OCA Cleveland chapter is a nonprofit, nonpartisan civil rights and educational organization which serves the growing Asian Pacific American community of Northeast Ohio. OCA Cleveland was founded in 1983, has a rich history of collaborating with other organizations and communities to promote ethnic awareness and cultural diversity. OCA Cleveland chapter is part of the National OCA, with over 84 chapters and affiliates within the United States. We are dedicated to promoting cultural heritage, active participation in civic and community affairs, securing justice and equal treatment and equal opportunity for all Americans of Asian Pacific descent. OCA Cleveland, embracing the hopes and aspirations of Asian Pacific Americans in the United States. For more information about OCA Cleveland chapter, please visit ocagc.org.
As you can see, the festival was fun and exciting, and thanks to the many supporters and sponsors, we built a strong foundation for the future Asiatown. One sponsor of the Cleveland Asian Festival, who has a long-standing relationship with our community, is Consolidated Graphics Group, which is located within Asiatown on East 40th Street. Here with me is Ken and Wally Lancey. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So tell us about the history of Consolidated Graphics and how you guys got started.
Well, Consolidated Graphics as a company started in 1996, but in 1987 I purchased the building on East 40th Street. And back in 1987 the neighborhood was nowhere near what it is today. And the building was actually in very poor shape. It was a warehouse. It was a paper warehouse. And the vision that I had at the time was that I wanted to have a graphic arts center that would be the highest technological advancements that there would be in the industry, as well as the highest quality of workers, and also an educational facility. And so over the years, as we invested money into the property, and we were able to start a new corporation in 1996, which is Consolidated Graphics, and we named the building the Graphic Arts Center with that purpose in mind. And we have achieved our goals. We are the most technologically advanced graphic arts firm in Northeastern Ohio for sure, if not the state. We have our own technology company, Consolidated Technologies Group, and we also have a mentoring program or an intern program for the children of the Cleveland Municipal School District, where we bring students in, train them in the area of graphic arts, and they get school credit for that. So the dream has been fulfilled.
And you mentioned that you've seen this neighborhood grow. So tell us a little more about what you've seen and what have been the factors that has led to this growth.
Well, the neighborhood, and there was a building that was pretty close to mine, and it was an old wood structure. It was a large wood structure, some brick, and it was about 5 or 6 stories, and mysteriously one Sunday night it caught on fire and it burned down. And so I purchased the land that was there, and that allowed us to expand our parking lot, and I think we have one of the largest free parking facilities, in downtown. So the changes came with the investment I started to make in the property, and then the other property owners all started to follow suit. And I believe at the time I was doing that, I noticed that the Asian community was also investing in their area. So the changes from 25th to 55th over the last 25 years has just been phenomenal.
So Wally, tell us, how has it been working with the Asian community and being a company in the Asiatown area?
Yeah, we have had a lot of opportunities to interact with the Asian community. It started whenever we really got involved with the St. Clair Superior Development Corp. And with the year of the tiger and the year of the rat, and the first was, I believe, the year of the dog. And so those events started really getting us more involved with the Asian community. And today, Consolidated Graphics Groups employs about 150 employees, and we have several that are from the Asian community. And we have really been very happy with not only the progress that we've seen with the retail and the restaurants, but really in the community in general, how they've come together. Because that's something that we have been able to watch over the last 10 years change, and see the progression in the Asian community really has started to speed up.
Ken, with you running for office, Can you tell us how you're going to help the Asiatown neighborhood as well as all of Cuyahoga County?
Well, this is a new position that was created last November, and the new form of government will have one county executive that will actually govern rather than the 3 commissioners. There will be an 11-member council, and so the vision for the community as well as the county comes from the chief executive, or they call him the county executive. These are the things that I've done in my career over the last 40 years, which has been able to create businesses and create jobs, create hundreds of jobs in the community, is something that I want to be able to take countywide and to help Cuyahoga County grow. We have the opportunity right now to leverage the $2 billion plus investments with the medical mart and then with the casino. And so it's real important for me to be able to have the jobs that are created by that, for our people here. Because often what happens is you don't get your list of jobs until after it's built. They run ads, we don't have people qualified. So I've been working with Tri-C on workforce development, so that with the workforce development program, I'll have the list of jobs when I get in office to be able to train people, and that will be people, all the people from the community as well as the Asian community, that I believe will have great opportunities to be able to grow the community as well. The key is I'm running as an independent, okay? I don't have any party affiliations, and because of that, I work for all the people. This is the first time that Cuyahoga County is going to have the opportunity to vote for somebody that works and cares for all the people. You don't have to be a political party, okay? We've seen political parties split, Republican, Democrat. If you're not one or the other, there's the governing party, nothing happens. If you're in this county, you had to be part of a favored few in order to be able to benefit. And I've lived in this county my entire life, and I've been coming downtown working since I was 13. And I can tell you in the 47 years, I've not seen much change for opportunities for everybody. And so I will be the first, if you will, in this political environment to work for everybody.
Okay. And you had mentioned, growing jobs. That means we need to develop new companies. So will those companies come from national, international, or will they be startup local companies?
They'll be both. I've had the opportunity and the good fortune to be able to do business in Asia, in China. I've been going back and forth for the last 10 years, and I have actually 3 manufacturing facilities there with 3 different businesses that we've started here. And so we've created employment here, and we have created employment there. So consistent with what I do, we were able to get some of our partners there to invest here. So that becomes key, and I think that will benefit the Asian community substantially, when they understand that I'm in a position to help everybody.
Okay, tell us about, as a county executive, how will you work with the councilman rep for the district to stimulate Asiatown?
Well, the one thing, the benefit that I have is that I'm independent, and so therefore on the very first day I will tell all of the candidates that we have been elected by the people, okay, to do the work of the people, for the people. Therefore, everybody has to have the same goal. I won't see Republican, I don't see Democrat, I don't see Asian, I don't see black, white, Latino. I see a group of people that have to work for the entire county. And if that's not their goal, then they can resign, because that's the mission of the new government, is to work for everybody. And so the council person that represents our area here, I say ours being I have property here as well, and the Asian community will have a voice, okay? The current structure of the 3 commissioners, if you weren't in the know and you weren't in the circle, then you didn't get heard and you didn't get any help. And that will end when I take office in January.
Okay. And Wally, tell us about some of the outreach efforts that you guys have been involved with the Asian community.
Yeah, Consolidated Graphics Group, which is located on East 40th Street, we've had an opportunity to really get involved with many different events in the Asian community. One of the first ones that we had gotten involved with, I mentioned earlier regarding this year, it's the Year of the Tiger, and we've sponsored that event with St. Clair Superior. We're also upcoming is the Mooncake Festival. We also have participated in the most recent Cleveland Asian Festival, and we have already committed a sign-on for next year, and we're looking forward to the extension now. It's going to be a 2-day festival versus just a 1-day. And that to me was one of those festivals that the entire city and county came together. You end up having every facet, demographic was represented, and that's what was really blew my mind away of how the first annual, event of that size, the Cleveland Asian Festival, was able to produce such a diverse group. And really the county structure that we have coming up is really going to be able to work towards that goal of really making everybody work together. One of the other events that we're really excited about is One World Day, which is coming up in the Cleveland Cultural Gardens. And that's a celebration of every nationality that is represented in those cultural gardens, and really is a gem in the city that we need to support. And Consolidated Graphics Group is happy to support that this year and many years to come, because that's one of those things that when you think about the Cleveland community, you say, oh, the Cleveland Orchestra, you say, oh, the Cleveland Museum of Art. It needs to also be the Cleveland Cultural Gardens, because that's where you really start to see how the makeup of our county is so diverse.
And last question, have you ever had a mooncake before?
I have had the pleasure, yes. It's very delicious.
Ken, Wally, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us.